Oh man, but let's go back to the review. Get to the chopper. All right, so Dragodia. For those who don't know, this card is a hand trap, pretty kind of. Special summon. It's kind of like I'll read the effect. Level 10 Fiend. When you take battle damage, you can special summon this card from your hand. Already good. Gain 600 attack and defense for each card in your hand. Once per turn, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Then target one face-up monster your opponent controls with the same level of the sent monster had in the hand. Take control of that face-up monster permanently. Once per turn, you can target one monster in your graveyard. This card's level becomes the same as that target's until the end of this turn. Dude, Dragodia is broken, dude. A triple effector. It's a UR for a reason. Dude, Dragodia. So my biggest thing with Dragodia is it's a really good first turn pass. Because if you, let's say you start off with 4 cards, alright? So you wait until your opponent goes. So when Dragodia comes out on your first turn pass, he's going to be 2400 attack and defense. So it does hurt this, the format kind of hurts this card due to you starting off with 4 cards in your hand. But it's still a good special summon wall so you don't get OTK'd. It is good on that, as well as because you know in the TCG you start off with 5 cards, so this card comes out as a 3K beater compared to 24, so that's why it's so good in the TCG. 3K, you attack your opponent, normally doesn't have a second monster to get over it. They probably have to main phase to it or something, but yeah, you bring out this card, your opponent, your opponent doesn't do anything to it. You can be able to take control of your opponent's monster permanently if you happen to have the same level as that card. Very situational effect, but when you start getting it off, it's really powerful. So it really depends on what deck you run with this, because it depends on boss monsters that are ran in the meta, what Dragonia could be ran into. Because like I said, if you normally have level 8s, let's say you play Blue Eyes with this card, and your opponent's running level 8s that are problematic to get over, well, you could Dragonia, get rid of a Blue Eyes or a Spirit of Right. Take control forever. So it really depends on what deck you run Dragodia in, but it's still really a good wall against the first turn OTK, so really is pretty good for that. Also, it's very useful for synchro summoning plays because it can copy a level of a monster in the graveyard. So very good for synchro summoning. It can come in handy for XYZ once we get Exceeds for the next update, for the next major update in Duel-Links. So it will be good for Exceeds as well. Dude, Dragodia is just such a good card. Let me hear what else y'all got to say in the comments below. What's going on, Rogue Hero? What's going on, Amar? What's going on, Scorpio Squad? When is the tournament? I'm gonna have it tomorrow, Dio. We're gonna have that tomorrow. I kind of swapping things around. I will tell y'all the rules for tomorrow though. Y'all have tomorrow all the way up until y'all still be able to enter in the stream during the stream as well. So, I want to have at least 8 people, and then we'll just start the tournament. And I will announce the prize in Discord as well tomorrow. Did I replay? Yeah, I'll do it after the box review, Sean. Just gotta remind me. Nah, but yeah, y'all didn't miss too much. But yeah, Dragodia, man, very good card. Very good card. Stardust Spark Dragon. We finally got this too. I remember playing this a lot in the TCG as well, but it probably won't be as much usable as I used to use it compared to the TCG. It's a generic level 8. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can target one face-up card you control. Once during this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So this card is I think this card is still pretty busted in Duel-Links just because you can target any cards you control. It has to be face up, but you can target any card you control. It cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So this card is going to be used a lot in Psychic Wielder decks. This card could be a really good tech card against Psychic Wielder decks. Also, I've been watching some reviews. People underestimate how good it is first turn. Because if you first turn this card, your opponent's going to have a hard time OTKing you. The only time they're going to OTK you is if they target it. Like if they go Desire. I think the most prominent ways they're going to get rid of it is like Desire or something. Desire, or they weaken it and they just OTK by attacking over it. you know, or they just send it to the graveyard by targeting, or they banish that same turn or something like that. And it takes a little bit of resources to get rid of this card, honestly. It really does. So you force your opponent to use a lot of resources first turn. But yeah, I definitely see this as a really good first turn tech card with Psychic Wielder. Side Reflector, sorry. Very good card. I like it. I think I'm going to take this card in certain decks. It's just going to be interesting fitting this card. Since it's generic, it's going to be interesting using this card. So I definitely think it's really good. Very good against the first turn Blackwing decks. It really is. Like, if you go first and you're playing Psychic Reflector against Blackwing, just go Stardust Spark Dragon. What are they going to do to you? They can't blow it up. They can't destroy it by battle. All they can do is Gale it. They'd have to OTK you through Gale on Stardust Spark Dragon. Remember that. Artifact Lancia. We got the artifacts, dude. The art of the facts. Well, what are y'all talking about? Yeah, it's pretty good first turn. Exactly. Wait, this effect is permanent until the end phase. Yep. But if you're talking about Dragonia, permanent take. Yes, it has a built-in Destiny effect. Yep, exactly. Can it target itself? Yes, it can target itself, Dio. Yes, it can target itself. That's why it's so good. And it's during either player's turn. You can chain to your opponent's monster effects. Desperado, ha! Start a Spark Dragon. Chain. Very good effect. The generic starters again. Get out. You forgot Assault Mode starters. Yeah, I know, right? BMing with monster sets. Yeah, it is, man. Like I said, it's a very good card. It's still a very good card. Still a very good card. But yeah, we got artifacts. Now, I remember running artifacts in the TCG. Running it with Christia. I know some of y'all TCG players know who Christia is. Another deck with Christia is just so good in this deck. We don't have Exceeds. Artifacts do shine more with Exceeds, but we don't have Exceeds, so it's more going to be more of a blow-up backfield control deck with artifacts. But let's read this card. You can set this card from your hand to your spell and trap card zone as a spell card. During your opponent's turn, if this set card in the spell and trap card zone is destroyed, sit to your graveyard. Doesn't say by opponent's card effect, you can destroy it yourself. To special summon it, during your opponent's turn, you contribute this card from your hand or face up from your field. Neither player can banish cards for the rest of this turn. This is a quick effect. So, during your opponent's turn, if they want to Cyclone you, Lancia from the hand. Negate. Well, pretty much negate. Oh, forget about it. Lupine, you can send that one monster by cost. Put on my Lancia and you can't do your other by effect. Negate. What else? You wanna play Subterrors? Lancia. You wanna play Shiranuis? You wanna banish your level 2? Before you do that, let me Lancia. Negate. What else? Gold Sark, activate. Lancia chain. Negate. What else? You want to go your 3000 Shiranui? You want to increase your attack? Nah, bro. Negate. What else? What else? I know there's plenty of them. Oh, Invokers. Oh, Invokers. You want to summon your Invocation? Activate Invocation, Lancia. You can't banish your Invoker. You can't banish your Alistair. I don't even think you can use your Alistair after that. I don't even know if you can use your. I think you probably can. I don't know. That's something to test. But you can't add it back from your banished pile. Dark Magician, Navigation, negate. I mean, they're probably going to use it more on your turn, but if they try to use it on their turn, negate. Dude, broken card. Hand Trap. Gets countered. Ritual Beast, negate. Yes, Ritual Beast. Oh, dude, I love this card already. You can't use Alistair after that. Yep. You can't even use Alistair. Yeah, it's just so good, man. Artifact Scythe. Yeah, dude. We don't even have the trap card, Wind of Hope. We don't even have the trap card. That's what kills me. I want my trap card in my freaking artifact deck, dude. That trap card is broken. That trap card is so broken. Jesus. Where is my artifact trap card in this game? Do we need Xyz to really get it? Like, why, Konami? Why you gotta cuck us, man? But really good card. Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. Level 5 fusion. You need 2+ Cyber Dragon, monsters. A fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above fusion materials. When this card is fusion summoned, you can target spell or trap cards on the field up to the number of fusion materials used for its fusion summon. Destroy them. Once per turn, you can send up to 2 light machine monsters from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, for each monster sent to the graveyard, this card gains 1 additional attack during each battle phase this turn. 2100 attack, not that good. You probably want to clear your opponent's field when you use Chimera Tech Rampage. There's probably going to be cards you want to use with this. I definitely see Power Bond being a little bit better in use. Like, I think this card's better when you use Power Bond on it because it becomes 42, and then you can OTK a lot better. We don't have Power Bond in the game yet, unfortunately, though. But yeah, very good card. Very, very good card. Gets rid of back row. Back row is becoming a little bit more annoying, especially with Floodgates and Canadia, so this card is a very good way to get rid of a lot of those cards. Also, two or more Cyber Dragon monsters. So, you could play Toon Cyber Dragon if you want to. You can use Toon Cyber Dragon for this. You could use this card, which we will go into earlier on, and the other Cyber Dragon cards that you could treat as Cyber Dragons in the graveyard or on the field. Remember that as we go into the other supports. Yeah, Artifact Sanctum, Sean. Oh, I'm about to show y'all, man. Like, where the heck? Oh, wait. Oh, did they not put it in here yet? Oh, no, it's just taking forever. Yeah, I don't think they put it in here yet. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of other cards they could do in here. Oh, there it is. Artifact Sanctum. Why? Where is this card at? Where the heck is this card at, dude? This card makes the artifact deck, mainly. Like, dude, if we had this card in the game, special summon 1 artifact monster from your deck. Like, look at that. Special summon 1 artifact monster from your deck. Just broken. You can activate one Sanctum once per turn. You cannot conduct your battle phase this turn. You just activate it on your opponent's turn. If it's in your destroyed by an opponent's card, you can target 1 card in the field, destroy that card. Like, you destroy this card while you chain it, you get both the effects. Like, and then we don't have. I don't know if we have Moral Tech. Moral Tech's just as broken. See, they will want to give us a lot of the good stuff. Like Scythe, your opponent can have special summon monsters from the extra deck. Like, dude, oh my god, dude, where's my artifacts at, bro? I used to destroy people. That card with Christia, your opponent would just lose, dude. Your opponent would just lose. Just lose, man. Just lose, bro. You know, can't special summon from extra deck. Can't banish. Freaking blow up cards on your opponents and just lose, bro. Like, dude, I used to destroy people. Yep, and XYZ, yep, exactly. Negate as well, like, just lose, bro. Alright, DD Warrior Lady. I know y'all know what this card does. A very old card, but very powerful. It used to be an SR, I think, in the TCG. It used to be a SR. But it's a UR in this game, which means it's especially powerful. After damage calculation, when this card bounces an opponent's monster, you can banish that monster. Also, banish this card. So, DD Warrior Lady, you know, you can choose to banish your opponent's monster, or you choose not to. Very good. You do have an option in the effect. Very good with, I think this card is going to be ran in a lot more Red Eyes decks as people pull them. Anti-meta decks, DD Warrior Lady is very good in. This card can banish Cositus. Very good card against Cositus. Yeah. Also, against this card is very good against Purg, too. If they hit this card first, and then your opponent goes Purg, you banish that Purg. Very useful card. You know, doesn't target, just banishes. And you choose. So if you battle with a monster, and you can attack, and you banish with a monster, you could just attack a monster, and you can banish it. It's like the Synchro monster. It's like the Synchro monster, pretty much. Psyhemoth. It's a level 4 version summonable of Psyhemoth. Have 3 of these bad girls in here, you're gonna have a fun time. Very powerful card. All right. So what do y'all think about the Samurai Girl? Remember Hat Hand artifact? Oh, dude, the hands? You mean like the ice and the fire hand? Yeah, and then the trap tricks? Yeah, dude, I hated that deck. That deck was too powerful. Oh my gosh, like that literally, it was like the Dark Lord, man. Just everybody was running it, man. Everybody was running that deck. So, well, you know what I do? I just counter it. Like, I was countering the crap out of that deck because everybody was running it at the time. I said it's an old deck, Brando. It says it's an old card. And it's not the same because the other one had to be destroyed by battle for it to get its effect. This one you could choose. It doesn't have to be destroyed by battle. You could choose. That's why it's a UR. This far in the game, that's why it's a UR. It's better than DD Assailant. Super Heavy Samurai Daihachi, level 4 machine effect. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can change its battle position. This card can attack while in face-up defense position. If it does, apply its defense for damage calculation. If you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, you can change those cards you control from face-up defense position to attack position. And if you do, add one Super Heavy Samurai soul monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect Super Heavy Samurai Daihachi once per turn. We're in here with the Super Heavy Samurais. We finally got this support. So pretty much this card is going to be just like all other Super Heavy Samurais. You get to attack in defense. And unlike Cocytus, you could actually use their defense as the attack when you're attacking in defense. You're not using their attack, you're using their defense. So you have to use their defense this time instead of their attack, which is very useful. And it does do the same thing. Gets around Wall of D, gets around Sphere. It's still, like I said, they don't have the Cocytus untouchable effect where they can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. You do gotta worry about that still. Do not treat these cards like Cocytus, please. You want to use them for beaters. But yeah, very good. It's a very good searcher. This is a really good card, especially if you keep it on the field for a turn. You can switch it to face-up attack, and then you get your search. And then you search into your other Super Heavy Samurais. You normally go into your tuners to where you can Synchro Summon the next following turn. So yeah, very good card. Overload Fusion. We finally get this card in the game. Took Konami long enough. Fusion summon one Dark Machine Fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your field or graveyard. So this card is going to be mainly used with this card to get for the OTK, or you use it by Chimera Tech Dragon, the other Chimera Tech Dragon, to just increase its attack beyond levels. You know, have a whole bunch of machines in your graveyard with Cyber Dragons, mainly a whole bunch of Dreys or whatever, and then you banish a whole bunch of them, get a very big boy Chimera Tech Over Dragon, and go into that. So either Chimera Tech or Rampage Dragon. I know there's other Dark Machine Fusion monsters in the game that you could go into too that you can use this card with. So, you know, it's not just restricted to Cyber Dragon, so keep that in mind as well. Can't be targeted. Yeah, I know, Wind of Hope. Just don't treat it like Cocytus. Don't treat it like Cocytus. Because they will, like I said, if you attack crazily, then you're going to get your monsters destroyed. But they're still very powerful, though. They're still very powerful. You want to go, like, there's a synchro monster I'd say you normally want to go for with this deck, with this archetype, and we'll get to it once we get there. I played them in TCG. They were a big brain deck. Yeah, they are a big brain deck, Sean. Definitely. I don't think I'm gonna pass this on. You're gonna pass this box, bro? No, don't do it. Don't do it, man. I think this box is meta changing. There's too many really good support cards in here for other archetypes, and some really good new archetypes that really gonna shine some decks. And some really good support and counter cards in here. I would not pass this. I would not pass this box at all. I think you have a better. I think you're better off passing. No, I wouldn't even say that. I always suggest don't pass a box. Just grind for every box you go into, unless it's really bad. It hasn't been one for a while yet, but Dark Magic Circle, Spell Continuous. When this card is activated, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and you can reveal one Dark Magician or one Spell or Trap card that specifically lists this card, Dark Magician, among them, and add it to your hand. Also place the remaining cards on top of your deck in any order. If Dark Magician is normal or special summoned to your field, except during the damage step, you can target one card your opponent controls, banish it. You can only use each effective Dark Magic Circle once per turn. This card is broken. This card is broken, dude. This will give Dark Magician almost 100% consistency to pull off the navigation play. I think this will give Dark Magician where you're going to pull off the navigation play like literally 95% of the time. 95% of the time, you're going to be able to pull off your navigation play first turn. Very good card. This is all you have 3 of these. Like, I wanted to, like, if I ever get like 3 of these, I'm gonna try 3 of them in Dark Magician because it's gonna be 100% consistent. You're gonna have 100% consistency with Dark Magician with this card. So very good card, and you get a banishment every time you special summon a Dark Magician to your field. Broken card, broken. Eternal Soul left DM player, dude. Still don't have Eternal Soul because that's how busted it is, man. Eternal Soul would break the deck even more than Circle, honestly. So much better. However, the only thing that scares me is Cosmic. Yeah, Cosmic can. Yep, Cosmic will interrupt this card. But if you go first with it, you know they're not gonna have that. They're gonna have that hard of a time. Always gonna keep CC the Power. Yep, exactly. Chime the triple comp. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of cards that you're gonna just need the Cosmic. But why not? But like I said, in your Dark Magician deck, just run Lancia. Just run Lancia in your Dark Magician deck. You'll be fine. Oh man, Lancia, dude, about to be that card to main. I'm telling you, dude, the age of the hand traps is now. Put Lancia in literally every deck, dude. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so worth it. All right, Chain Disappearance. Trap normal. When a monster with 1,000 or less attack is summoned, banish that monster with 1,000 or less attack. Then your opponent banishes all cards with the same name as that card from their hand or deck. This card just defeats invokes by themselves. This card just destroys invokes by themselves. Let them summon Alistair. Chain Disappearance. You lose. You lose. Also, this card can also cook Shuranuis when they summon the level 3 or the level 2. Mainly the level 2, to where it banishes all of their cards. They can't bring back the level 2 if they wanted to, honestly, but it really does. It can hurt their strategy, especially if they don't have any way to bring it back, like no Gold Star or whatever. They can hurt the deck by doing that. So, you know, Chain Disappearance is a very good side deck card. I wouldn't talk about main just yet. I don't think there's enough 1,000 monsters that you summon that are really gonna, you know, change the outcome of the game yet. Like, you know, in most decks. So it's a very good side deck card, but that's all I can see it for. And yeah, Lancia too. But I think Lancia could be a main deck card because there's so many decks that could banish. I'm sorry, there's just way too many cards in the game that banishes that just changes the flow of games. Lancia should be mained. I'm almost about to be like, change my mind, dude. Lancia should be mained. Change my mind. Cuck's Ritual Beast. Yep, exactly. Yeah, when they summon Elder, it does Cuck Ritual Beast. Bye, Alistair. 3 Lancia and I'm set. Yep. Balance Dark Magician coming soon. Yep. Crystron's to literally any tuner. Yep. Run in the main. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Lancia should be ran in the main deck. It really should. Like, that card's broken. In this meta, that card is freaking broken, man. Oops, I keep clicking on the card. Sorry, guys. Alright, we got Thunder Dragon Duo. A level 8 Dark Thunder effect. More Thunder Dragon support. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing 1 light and 1 dark monster from your graveyard. Once per turn, if a monster effect is activated in the hand, this card gains 300 attack until the end of this turn. When this card destroys an opponent's monster at battle, you can banish 1 card from your graveyard. Add 1 thunder monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, you can target 1 of your banished cards placed on top or bottom of your deck. This is another really broken card. Many reason I say that is because it has like 3 effects, man. Hey, Queen Lover 007, appreciate the follow. You have now entered the void. Yeah, they can't prevent Simoon. You can Lances on on their draw phase, and they can't Simoon. But yeah, Thunder Dragon Duo cannot be normal summons first be special summon. So this card is like, so it has the Chaos Sorcerer summon condition to where you banish light in the dark, which you normally will anyway because you're running Thunder Dragons. And 2800 beater too, and you can spell so if you special summon this card the first time, you're already good. You're already good. You know what I mean? Because now if it gets sent to the graveyard or it's banished, you can bring that card back onto the field if you wanted to, because you already met its summoning condition. So, you can special summon this card with the trap or whatever, and you get all these other effects as well as long as you have this card on the field. So, if your opponent activates a monster effect, it gains in the hand, like Invocation, Alistair, shall I say, or Sphere Karibo, gains 300 attack until the end of this turn. When he destroys a monster, you could search a Thunder monster from your deck to your hand. So you could search, and you have to banish a card from your graveyard. But a Thunder Dragon, you banish a Thunder Dragon, you get its effect, and then you get to search another Thunder Dragon from your deck to your hand. It's very useful. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, you can target one of your banished cards placed on top or bottom of your deck. So you're adding cards back into your deck. Now you're also recycling for more of the so now you can keep special summoning from your deck now and not have to run out of resources, which was a common problem with Thunder Dragons. I remember at one point I was running Pot of Avarice to keep setting monsters, not Pot of Avarice, I think it was Jar of Avarice or something like that, to keep sending them back to my deck so I keep special summoning. Now Dragon Duo does that himself at the opponent's end phase. If this card, and you can keep bringing this card back with the trap card end phase, bring the activate trap card, special summon this card from your graveyard again or banish zone, and you get to send back to the deck. I think it's going to be the combo. So yeah, this card's very powerful for an SR. That's probably one of the best SRs in here. But yeah, what do y'all think about it? Says hello to this box. Yeah, man, we're in a monster effect meta though, so Divine Wrath will see more play. Same with Ultimate Prof. That's so good, bro. I can't wait to play that Thunder Dragons. Yeah. What's going on, Sire? What's going on, Queen Lover in the chat? Welcome. So we got Junk Archer. Junk Synchron plus one or more non-tuner monsters. It's a level 7. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls, banish it. During the end phase of this turn, return it to your opponent's side of the field in the same battle position. So, Junk Archer is really good for attacking directly. I think that's about it. Junk Synchron plus one or more non-tuners. There's other cards that normally, you'll probably use cards that substitute for Junk Synchron in some situations. But still, Junk Archer is still very useful for just hitting directly or getting rid of problematic monsters to go for OTK. So Junk Archer is still a pretty good card. I can't wait to see what we do with this card. It's going to be pretty interesting. But yeah, Giant Rat. So now we got to search for Earth monsters with 1500 or less attack from your deck in attack position. So, you got that Giant Rat Searcher. Go into a UA midfielder. Go into a whatchamacallit. There's probably other card you go into. But yeah, Giant Rat. That's what I love to see. Holding that skull. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Piercer. You can target one super heavy samurai monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand or your side of the field to that target. If it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one super heavy samurai monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. Broken card right here as well. Super heavy. Now I know some of y'all in the TCG know about Soul Piercer. This card was very heavily made due to its search effect, especially if you kept reattaching it. And you can keep using it as well. So Super Heavy Samurai Soul Piercer, you get, let's say you send it to the graveyard, you search, if you somehow reattach this card and then send it back to the graveyard, you get to get another search. It's not even once per turn. It's not even once per turn, dude. It's not even once per turn. This card is abusable. This card, expect to see this card seeing a lot of play. a lot of play. I like you can target face down. Yep. Yep, you can target face downs. Yep. With Drunk Archer. Yep. Very good card. It's a very good card, man. It's a very good card. What's going on, Vastra? Righty and lefty driver bonkers. Yeah, we're about to talk about it. A little bit. Yep, everyone used that in the TCG. Yeah, man, that card was insane. Is this box worthy for an invest? I say Jim so far didn't spend on solo box. It seems very good, Vastra. It seems very, very good. Honestly, there's a lot of good cards that are going to make a lot of decks very powerful. And a lot of tech cards that I might start maining into my box. But like I said, I never tell people if it's worth it until like after the deck's been out for a couple weeks. I never do. Just to be totally honest. But I do definitely see, like, there's certain times I would tell people to invest. Like, for example, the Dark Lord box. There's obvious cards that were going to change the meta. But, you know, this card seems very good and fun to play. So, you know, if you have the gems, I'd say go for it. But if you really, like, I'd say wait if you really need something like meta changing from this box. If you're really looking for that, I'd say wait. I think Lancey is the best card in here. Dark Lords can really... Oh, yeah, they can, sire. You are 100% correct. They can really abuse that card, and I guarantee you we're going to see that. Maybe for the Lancey Dark Lord. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Lancey is going to be broken. Lancey is going to be stupid, dude. Lancey is going to be not fair. Yeah, I can already expect... like I said, dude, I might start maining Lancey in most of my decks, dude. Like, I'm sorry, like, cucking Cyclone players, dude, cucking Cyclone players to protect your back row as well, dude, heck yeah, man. That's worth maining that card. I'm sorry, it's worth maining that card. And that's just the worst case scenario for Lancia, honestly. You know, well, the worst case scenario is going against a deck that doesn't banish, but, like, there's most decks banish. I'm sorry, most decks just banish. If you're talking about climbing on the ladder, most decks are just going to be banishing. And at some point, they are. And just maining Lancey, I think it's worth it. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Krebons! Psychic Tuner, level 2. When this card is targeted for an attack, you can pay 800 life points to get the attack. It would have been good back then when they start bringing out Psychics, but in the Synchro meta, but now it's kind of because people could just remove this card just by targeting. You know, all they gotta do is just remove this card by targeting. Effects are just destroying it. They do have to use a resource on Krebons, which you can use to your benefit. Make them use a resource on Krebons, and you're in there. So I still think Krebons is a fairly good card. You know, we'll just have to see. You know, there's gonna be some decks that could use Krebons. Wait, what is it? Attack? Yeah, 1200 attack. Cyber Dragon Core. Here we go. This card is nuts. This card is a 3 of in Cyber Dragon decks. I'm telling you that off the bat. You're going to want to run 3 of this card. When this card is normal summon, add 1 Cyber Spell or Trap card from your deck to your hand. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon 1 Cyber Dragon monster from your deck. You can only use 1 Cyber Dragon Core effect per turn. And only once this turn, this card name becomes Cyber Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard. So, what makes Cyber Dragon Core busted is when you normal summon them, you can search any Cyber Spell or Trap from your deck to your hand. So there's a lot of Cyber Spell or Trap cards that you want to go. Mainly the spell card that allows you to do things with Cyber Dragon. Which y'all already know it. I can't remember its name, but it's the spell card that we got from the Zane effect a while ago. I think I forgot where we got that card from, but yeah, I remember that card. This card combos perfectly with it. Also, I think its most busted effect is you can banish it from your graveyard. Special summon 1 Cyber Dragon monster from your deck. So you can special summon 1 Cyber Dragon monster instead of just Cyber Dragon from your deck to your hand. From your deck. So yeah, very busted card. Very, very busted card. What do y'all think? Repair Plant. Yep. Guy Lewis. Yep. Repair Plant. This card combos very well with Repair Plant. You can start setting up your fusion plays. Cyber Dragon top tier? Who knows? Good for scale-oriented decks too. Yep. Steven. Krebons can be very useful for scale-oriented decks. Use some of that life points. Next turn, you activate your skill. Pull off some combos. for this tuner. Also, you could use. Also, here's two combos you can use with Cyber Dragon Core. One of them features the 500 attack. No, both of these effects can happen for 500 attack or less. Machine duplication. We do have one of these cards in the game. So if you don't have Cyber Dragons, don't you worry. Run machine duplication. Like me, because I'm going to run this deck without Cyber Dragon at all. Target one machine monster you control, 500 or less attack, special summon up to 2 monsters from your deck with the same name as that monster. Machine Dupe Dragon Core. Now you have 3 Cyber Dragons on the field. Overload! Polymerization! Let's do this. Another one is you could play the Breeze Dragon. I know the Breeze been played in Zane decks before. We have another the Breeze target. Do the math for me. What's 4 plus 2? What's 4 plus 2? What's 4 plus 2? It's Breeze can only bring out a dragon monster too. So what's 4 plus 2 and is a dragon? Baryonic. Correct, Sean. You go Baryonic. Send to the hand. OTK. GG. The Breeze Dragon with Core. Core is... okay, well, Thunder Dragon Duo, you are second up to this card because now Cyber Dragon Core is the best SR in this box. I'm sorry. Prove me wrong. Alright, on to the next one. Rush Warrior. Level 2 win attribute. Warrior effect. During damage calculation in either player's turn, if a warrior synchron monster you control battles an opponent's monster. So, the synchron monster has to have warrior in its name. Kind of, not tight, but it has to be a warrior in its name. You control battles an opponent's monster. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Your battling monster's attack becomes double its current attack. During that damage calculation only. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one synchron monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use each effect of Rush Warrior once per turn. Woo! Rush Warrior is broken, dude. Oh man, what Warrior Synchro monsters do we have in this game, man? Oh man. Dude, I know y'all can tell me in the chat, man, which Warrior Synchro monster do we have? 'Cause I can't think of any on top of my head. I know there are, oh my god, dude. Oh my god. You control deck with Rush Warrior? Well, it has to have Warrior in its name. It has to have Lightning Warrior. That's a good one, Maverick. Jump Warrior, Lightning Warrior, yep. Nitro Jet. Are they all Warriors, Rogue? You want to go for more junk? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Steven. Yeah, Sheehan is not, no. It has to have Warrior in its name, Maverick. It can't be, it's not a Warrior type. It's not about Warrior monsters. Yeah, I'm going to play Junk Warrior with Junk City. Yeah, Junk Warrior. Yeah, exactly. Junk Warrior. Stardust Assault Warrior. Oh, my God. Dude, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Oh, dude, yeah, the Rush Warrior is going to be awesome. This is going to be really awesome, man. This is a new Junk. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. All right, on to the next one. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Peacemaker. Attribute Earth level 1 machine effect. 0 attack and 0 defense. You can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand or field to that target. While this card is equipped to a monster by this effect, monsters your opponent controls can attack monsters you control except the equipped monster. You contribute a monster you control equipped with this card by this card's effect. Special summon one Super Heavy. Oh my god! Super Heavy Samurai monster from your deck. You can only use this effect of Super Heavy. So you had this card. You open up with this card in the Super Heavy Samurai. You summon the Super Heavy Samurai monster. Equip that card. You can special summon any of these Super Heavy Samurais from your deck. Anybody. Anybody. Oh my god, that's such a good card. I see why you're an SR. Jeez, dude. I don't think I've ever used that card, dude. I don't think I've ever used that card too. Oh, Scrap Fist. Oh, dude, Rogue, you already thinking like a tilter. Glad about another Kanad earlier. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Kanad and Floodgate, dude. That's all you're gonna need in this meta. That's all you're gonna need. Like, oh, like you don't want these effects to go off, or it's just gonna be nasty. It's just gonna be nasty. Hey, what's going on, Luna? Junk Collector's works after as a card. Oh, dude, I'm about to tell y'all about that card once we get there. All right, Righted Driver. Level 1 Machine Tuner. For a synchro summon, you can substitute this card for any one synchro tuner. If this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Lefty Driver from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only use this effect of Righty Driver once per turn. So this card goes into a Lefty Driver. If this card is special summon, you can make this card become level 3 until the end of this turn during your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Righty Driver from your deck to your hand. You only use this effect of Lefty Driver once per turn. See, the question is, what's the combo with these two cards? Because you can only bring out a level 4 at most. The only thing I could think of is changing their level via skill, but if you're only using it once, it's not worth it to run a deck around these cards. It's just not worth it. The only thing I could think of, no, I was thinking of Karakuris because they run level Og, and you could probably run level Og with these two. And then, you know, so you have a more consistent way of getting out your Karakuri monster synchros, but that's about it. Other than that, I just don't see it. So maybe y'all can give me some suggestions in the chat. What do y'all think? Level 4 at most without skill. Is there a skill in the game that you could activate the level that you can manipulate your opponent's level more than once per duel? That is the question. Balmung. I know that's all you can go into, man, is Balmung. That's literally all you could go into, man. Wait. I want to read all of Balmung's, I want to read all about, like, what's all of Balmung's text? Oh, I was about to say, if he had Warrior in his name. If he had Warrior in his name, I would have thought of the best deck in the game. But, no, he doesn't. Yeah, all you can make is Balmung with him. So what, Balmung Turbo? Balmung Turbo? It negates monsters effects. That level 3 that came from the mecha kind of box. Yugioh. Okay, this becomes level 1. Level 2. Oh yeah, you can't go for a level 3. Oh, Yugioh. But yeah, you can go into that Mist Valley card too. No. What are you doing? Alright, so we're going to go into Yugioh. If it'll hurry up and load. Oh my goodness. But yeah, you could go into the level 3 and you can start pulling out some shenanigans that way. Yeah. There it is, Defender. So yeah, you could just go into this card. If all monsters you control are Earth Warrior type synchro monsters, you can special summon Yugioh Defender from your extra deck. So you just go into this, go into another Defender. This card is targeted for an attack. You can make this card gain 1,000 for each Earth Warrior type synchro monster you control in this card until the end of the battle step, damage step. So you can go into 2 of these, pretty much, right? You can go into 2 Defenders. And then what? And then what? Oh, no, you can make this guy get you control it. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I can only go up to 2,000 attack. So, and then what? But that's a good combo, though, because it's a 1-card double Yugioh. I know we could do a lot with that, because that's just a 1 card. You can have 2 monsters on your side of the field just by summoning 1 card. So I like that. I like that combo. Love it. I love it. So there's some potential there. There is literally some potential there. And then you can redo it too. But yeah, Mistbird Colossus, yeah. You can go into Mistbird as well. Oh, dude, don't you like him? You gotta wait for the thing to load. There it is. You can also go into Mistbird Colossus. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes zero, and if it does, its effects are negated. These changes last to the end of this turn. So you can go into this card as well. So like I said, making it turn into level 3. You could, like I said, you can probably make some turbo decks with it. I think that's the combo. Next card, Cyberload Fusion. Fusion summon one fusion monster that lists a Cyber Dragon monster as material from your extra deck by shuffling. Oops. By shuffling fusion material, that lists a Cyber Dragon monster as material from your extra deck. By shuffling fusion materials in your possession listed on it into your deck that you control or are banished, but your other monsters cannot attack for the rest of this turn. You'll only activate one Cyberload Fusion per turn. Very good card. Very, very good card. If you can make a deck that's like pretty good about banishing and having monsters in your control, like you could set this card. Like you could go cyber style and set this card, and then you can kind of cuck your opponent by going into a 4K Cyber Overdragon to cuck your opponent. So like the fact that it's a quick play really does open the lane for a lot of cards, as well as like we do it. Okay, so remember now we're going into busted territory with Cyber Dragons because Cybernetic. We have this card called Cybernetic Revolution in the game now. We're going to start seeing more plays with Cybernetic Revolution, Cyber Style, Overlord Fusion, Cyberload Fusion. Things are about to get real with Cyber Style. Zane is about to banish some fools! And best believe who's going to be there when the shit drops. Your boy, because you know Zane my character, boy. You know Zane my first original character before What's Wrong Ruben and all of that. Zane, man. Exclamation mark Zane in the chat and you'll see what I mean. No, I won't. It's about to get crazy with Cyber Dragons. So yeah, Cyber Dragons got some really good support now. Yeah, they got some really good support. I won't even lie, man. I won't even lie. Oh, vanish! All right, we got the last card. And this is what I've been waiting on to talk about. Psy-Frame Circuits. So we got Psy-Frames in the game. When I was telling y'all that Psy-Frames would be so broken because they're the antithesis of hand traps, y'all about to find out why they're so broken. We're on the support card, but if a Psy-Frame monster is special summoned to your side of the field, except during the damage step, you can immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon one synchro monster using only Psy-Frame monster you control at the start of the damage step. If a Psy-Frame monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you can discard one Psy-Frame monster. Your battling monster gains attack equal to the discarded monster's attack until the end of this turn. So this card is going to help support the Psy-Frame effect. So remember, so when we get to the Psy-Frames, remember what this card does. One condition: if a Psy-Frame monster is special summoned to your, if Psy-Frame monsters or monsters special summoned to your side of the field, immediately synchro summon them. So when Psy-Frames are special summoned, synchro summon them. And then if it battles, you could discard a Psy-Frame to gain more attack. But remember its first effect mainly once we get into our Psy-Frames. Psy-Frame Lord Zeta, level 7, generic. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls in face-up attack position. Banish both that monster and this card from the field, but return them in your next standby phase. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one other Psy-Frame card in your graveyard. Return this card to the extra deck, and if you do, add that target to your hand. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god, this card is so broken, dude. It's a rare because they're gonna ban this card when they need to. They're gonna freaking limit it when they need to, man. Guys, I'm telling you, this card's a rare for a reason. This card is a straight up rare for a reason. They're gonna have to hit this card like they did Black Wings. And so, Psy Reflector. That's all I gotta say. Psy Reflectors are back with this card. But that gave me nightmares feel. Yes, dude, Sean, yes. But I probably was on the end of it because I love playing Psy Frames. I used to destroy people with it, man. So that Magician tier 1, 2, or 3 now. Duel-Links, I don't know. I'm gonna guess probably tier 3. But I'm gonna guess probably tier 3. It's gonna be more consistent, but I still think it might be tier 3. You cannot even give us cancer again. Oh, dude, this is like, dude, like going to Zeta first turn with Psy Reflector is gonna be broken in itself. I'm sorry, because now your opponent's not gonna have much offense against you. Because let's say they special summon a monster, all you gotta do is Frame Lord Zeta, bam, done. All right, so we got the Synchros, Super Heavy Samurai Stealth Ninja. Level 7, 1 machine type tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner machine type monsters. So you don't exactly need super heavy samurai monsters to bring this card out. So level 7, its defense is 2800, its attack is 12. Concentrating Current. That's all I got. Dude, with these cards, dude, Concentrating Current. That's all I gotta say. Who cares about Econ and Tretch when you got Concentrating Current? You heard this from me, not anyone else. Concentrating Current back in the meta. Concentrating Current back in the meta. Dude, with super heavies, Concentrating Current back in the meta, dude. Alright, let's get into this, dude. I'm enjoying this box. I don't know if y'all are, but I'm enjoying this box. This card can attack while in face-up defense position. If it does, apply its defense for damage calculation. If you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, you can half this card's original defense to the end of this turn. And if you do, this card can attack your opponent directly this turn with Concentrating Current. Once per turn during the next step I face, after this card was destroyed by a card effect and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon this card. But it has to be destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard to gain that effect, so it only floats by being destroyed by a card effect. So remember that. If it gets destroyed by battle, then, which it shouldn't most of the time, it's a 2800 defense. But if it gets destroyed by battle, you cannot bring it back. But like I said, it's a machine type tuner, non-tuner machine type. You can play in other decks other than Super Heavy Samurai. So remember. No, currents are covered. Currents are covered. Yes. You can use that in Crystron. Yes, you can, Sean. Yes, you can. Oh my goodness. Oh no, don't bring up Crystrons, because now people are gonna play it in Crystrons. Oh, dude, Crystrons just don't stop getting support. Oh man. Alright, Super Heavy Samurai Ogre Shuten Doji. Level 6. I remember this card seen a lot of play in Super Heavy Samurai decks as well. 1 machine type tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner Super Heavy Samurai monsters. So this does require Super Heavy Samurai monsters to play. This card, so it does the same thing, attack and defense. When this card is synchro summoned while you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, you can destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. So it has a Harpy Feathered Duster effect once you synchro summon it. Broken. And it has 2500 quote unquote attack, since it will be in defense while you're attacking with it. Unless you like Econ take it or something. I mean, or Econ switch. But yeah. This is probably one of the cards you want. If your opponent has heavy back row, there's your card to get out of those situations. That's all. That is all. Tie on lay for the archetype. Yep. Any cards in the box that can help Shiranuis? I don't think so, Duel-Links. There's cards that will counter Shiranuis, but to help them, I don't think so far. Maybe Trag, you could play in Shiranuis. You could probably play Tragodia, honestly. Tragodia doesn't sound bad in Shiranuis. Gives them a very good defense. It's a pretty good hand trap for defense. I think Trag would be good in there. But that's about it. So we got some more artifacts. Artifact Caduceus. you can set this card from your hand, so it's the same thing. It's treated as a spell card in your so you could set, so thing with artifacts is you could set these cards in your spell and trap card zone, and if your opponent destroys them, they get their effect. So that's pretty much the, ooh, it seems like we got a raid. Zaratosh, appreciate the raid. How was your stream? With the raid of 11 people. What's going on, Misty of the God? Zaratosh, yeah, what's going on, y'all? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your stream, Zaratosh? Vanale, what's going on? We're just reviewing the box. I'm loving this box so far. It seems very fun. It seems like you can do a lot. And what's really good about this box too is it's going to support a lot of decks too. I'm already coming up with ideas in my head for a lot of decks that I could play with them. I probably will give y'all the rundown once we're done with the review. But yeah, there's a lot of decks we could play with these cards. That's what I love about this box. It's going to be very, like, you're going to be able to tech a lot of these cards in other decks. And we're just talking about these. You can build a deck by themselves from this box as well. So I'm really loving this box already. Sick, bro. Thanks. How was your man? Hey, man, we're doing good. You know, we're reviewing the box. I'm enjoying myself. I hope y'all are. You know, if y'all are new, please don't worry. Hit that follow button. Yep, appreciate it, Sean. Also, join the YouTube and join the Discord. We'd definitely love to see y'all there. I will be uploading this on the YouTube as well. So if if you didn't catch all of this, you could always watch it after the stream is done, or you could watch it on the YouTube side as well. Because I know video is not always the best to play on the Twitch side, so you can always I'll post it so you can watch it on the YouTube. Hey, Zaratosh, appreciate the follow, my man. You have now entered the void. Not bad. Happy holidays, everyone. Yeah, happy holidays, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed your Christmas. I was just kind of chilling at the house, eating pizza, loathing away, but I enjoyed it. So hopefully y'all did too. All right, so where were we at? Oh yeah, we were on Caduceus. During your opponent's turn, each time an artifact monster is special summoned, draw one card. You must control this face-up card to activate and to resolve this effect. You can only control one artifact, Caduceus. So this card was good with the trap if we had it in the game, but we could still combo with it. Caduceus was very good for a draw engine, very, very good. Especially, like I said, every time these cards are destroyed, you can special summon them. So you would normally want to control the chain order of your cards when they are all destroyed at once. So when all your artifacts are destroyed at once, you want Caduceus to be the first one to be a special summon, because then when you special summon your other artifact, you could pretty much in this format you can. So the maximum amount of artifact cards you could draw are 2, because you only have 3 monster card slots. So keep that in mind as well. But you can, well, it's a free draw too with 3 artifact monsters on the field. Not bad, not bad. All right, artifact Beagle Talk. You can set this card from your hand to your spell choke. Yep. We already know that. If this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, destroy up to 2 set cards you control. You can only use this effective artifact Beagle Talk once per turn. So this card is good for gaining your artifacts effects. This card was also very good in combination with I'm pretty sure they have it on here, because artifacts was just really good with this card. Malevolent or I think it was like Malevolent Catastrophe or something like that. You just gotta wait for it to load. I am in the void, yes. Now you can get out, Zaratosh. What have you done? Every time I keep trying to warn you, man. You get into the void, you're gonna stay there. That's what happens though, because we on the Twitch side. Oh my god, I don't think they have it. I don't think they have it in here. But Malevolent Catastrophe is when your opponent's monster attacks, you destroy all spell and trap cards on the field. Or I think it's set. I don't remember, but it's like either all. I think it was just all spell and trap cards on the field, and that allows you to get your artifact plays off. But yeah, pretty good. I'm thinking we should run artifacts with Ancient Gears. I think that'd be a pretty big combo. All right, Junk Collector. You can banish this card on the field and 1 normal trap in your graveyard. Apply that banish trap effect, The trap's activation requirements must still be correct, but costs are not paid. This card is really good too, because if you summon this card, you could, like, once you summon this card, you can be able to start gaining a lot of trap card effects. And no, this does not work with Tretch. Let me tell y'all that right now. Before anyone says anything, this cannot work with Tretch. Because Tretch, if Tretch in the graveyard, Tretch, the fact that Tretch, you need a trap card in the graveyard is a activation requirement. Since that card still counts itself in the graveyard, there you have a trap card in your graveyard, which means you can't activate Treacherous again. So you can't activate Tretch because it's still in the graveyard, and it's an activation requirement to not have traps in the graveyard. But if you have a normal trap card that has a cost, you don't have to pay that cost, and you can just activate that trap card there and then as Junk Collector's effect. And there are some trap cards that will actually make Junk Collector pretty broken. Say that when Omega comes out. Sorry, shit. What's going on, 17 Ninja? What's going on, you Strange? Getting the Santa. Dude, I like that emote, bro. Oh, getting the Santa Slay. That's what I'm loving, bro. I love that emote. Yeah, abuse it with Raigeki Break. Oh my god, yes, Sean, you're already getting to the chopper. Yep, Raigeki Break you could use. You can reuse Raigeki Break without discarding. What else can y'all use? You could activate Canadia. You can activate Canadia from the grave. Oh, dude, Canadia with Junk Collector. Oh, why did I say that? Now y'all about to know. You can also activate Floodgate as well. Oh my goodness. Oh. Because when your opponent's monster is summoned, the activation requirement has been met. Floodgate. Say it, and in Canadia, it's just during either player's turn, so you can just activate Canadia again. So pretty much with Canadia in the grave, Junk Collector becomes a Mulhue, pretty much. Element Saver Mulhue. A weaker version because it has to get rid of itself. But jeez, dude, what else? Like, what else can we think of? When your opponent, let's say our opponent attacks us with Junk Collector, banish Wall of D from the graveyard. Yeah, free to play Mulhue. Exactly. Banish Wall of D from your graveyard. Now they all lose 800 attack. Hey, what's going on, Dostine? What else can we think of? Floodgate, you could use it with Kanaya, you could use it with Wall of D, you could use it with Raigeki Break, you could use it with D Prison, you could use it with I wish we had Torrential Tribute in the game. Oh no. Widespread, you could use it. Drowning, you could. Well, Drowning wouldn't. Well, if they attacked you, like if they attack directly over your Junk Collector, yeah, you could use Drowning. But yeah, you could use Drowning technically. You could use Assault Mode Activate. If you could somehow do that, you could use Assault Mode Activate from your graveyard. I'm just saying. You could use the whatchamacallit. I think you could use the Dark Lord trap in the grave, if I'm not mistaken. The Parshaft trap twice. That's a counter trap. That's a counter trap. Simply, it's only normal trap cards. Let me see if I can keep this up for y'all. It's only normal trap cards. But you can. I think you could use the Dark Lord trap too, though. Like, free negate. Free negate. What else can we use? I think that's about it, isn't it? Free negate. I think it's like the main trap cards I can really think of. I know there's spicier trap cards too that like the cost is just too much, but now you can use it with Junk Collector. Because I remember using Junk Collector in TCG. Like there were so many cards to use Junk Collector with, it was ridiculous. That just blew up your opponent's field. I know there's trap cards in this game that we could blow up our opponent's field with Junk Collector. We're gonna do some Junk Collector too. Beware of that. All right, so Super Heavy Samurai Sword Master Musashi level 5. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Oh, this is a wait. This is a generic. Ooh, a level 5 generic. Hey, when this card is synchro summoned, you can target one machine type monster in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. Also, if you have a spell or trap card in your graveyard, you cannot normal special summon monsters with the added monster's name for the rest of this turn. But if you don't, you could. Oh my goodness, Musashi's seems broken. This card can attack while in the face-up defense, but if it does, applies defensive damage calculation. Yep. Dude, oh my god. I could just see the combos with this card. Wow. If you have no spell triggers in the grill, yep. Alright, this card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a machine type tuner. Oh wait, no. If you have no spell trap cards in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. I forgot, it's not the synchro. You can special summon this. Oh, okay, so you can special summon this card from your hand. After this card was special summoned this way, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except super heavy samurai monsters. This card can be traded as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a machine type monster. So this card is very useful because you can special summon this card, summon a tuner, go into your synchros, or you can special summon this card, tributes, and go into a Desperado or Ancient Reactor or Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. Ooh. Okay, I like it. That card be tier 1 or 0. It's gonna kill a meta besides Dark Lords, yep. Crystron again, Synchro against Sentry Vet, yep. Oh, no, Sean, stop it. Crystron's again, yep. And get Sentry Vet, oh my gosh. Seven Destroyer gonna be nice. Dude, yeah. But every other deck will drop. Yep. It's gonna be an interesting meta, man. Crystron will be hurt by Lancia, though. Yeah, Crystrons can be hurt by Lancia. Oh, so it's gonna be crazy, man. Endless Decay. I remember this card. This card was fun. This card was fun to play with. Definitely play this card on Vampires or Shiranuis. If you have 2,000 life points or less, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is normally special summoned, this card's attack becomes half the opponent's life points. Yep. It's a good first turn card. If you have 2,000 or less life points, you can special summon this card. And then, like I said, he could become a big beater. Like, this card was broken into TCG because you get your life points down while your opponents have 8,000 freaking life points, and then special summon this card. Or normal summon it, and then it becomes 4,000 attack. Like, this card was broken in TCG. Now it would at most it'd probably be 2,025 with life point boost day. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how to play this card. I think this card could be very good in Vampires. I don't know, like we could see some meme decks being played with it. Angel Trumpeteer, plant normal tuner. This beautiful fairy-like flower generates a delusional mist to keep intruders away from the deepest parts of the forest, where sacred beasts dwell. So 1,900 attack, 1,600 defense. It's a tuner, level 4 plant. What are the plays to deal with Ancient Trumpeteer? Maybe a Gem Merchant play. I don't know. Maybe Gem Merchant. Back when it was at 3, I'm sorry. Yeah. Free Beater and Dark Lord, right? Just too quick. Yep. Y'all already see the plays. Soul Eater and Endless Decay. Yep. Y'all already know the combos. Unexpected Die. I like it, Maverick. I like it. Unexpected Die is a perfect card for this. Generic splashable tuner with the good body. What's going on, Starlight? Alright. On to the next one. So, we got Heroic Challengers, but the XCs, we don't have XCs for these. Alright, well, during either player's turn, if you control a face-up Heroic monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard for the rest of this turn. You take no battle damage, and Heroic monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Alright, so we got no XCs. Why do we have Heroics right now? I'm guessing this is probably the only support. Whatever. But yeah, during your playtime, if you control the face of your heroic monster, you can send this card from your hand together for the rest of this turn. You take no battle damage, and heroic monsters you control cannot be destroyed. Dude, you take no battle damage. This is actually a nice card because you can just summon her in a heroic monster, and then you just take no damage. And it can't be destroyed by battle, dude. Sword Shield. So they'd have to get rid of it via effect. But either way, you still take no battle damage, so they can't do anything to you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Heroic Challenger, Night Watchman. If this card attacks a defense position monster your opponent controls before damage die calculation, you can destroy that monster. Interesting. Super Heavy Samurai Flutist. You can tribute this card, special summon one Super Heavy Samurai monster from your hand during either player's turn. When a card or effect is activated that targets a Super Heavy Samurai monster you control, you can banish this card from your graveyard, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. What the freak, dude? Oh my god, that's broken. I forgot about Flutist, dude. I remember playing 3 of this card too now that I think about it. Yep. Flutist, dude. To only use each effective Super Heavy Samurai Flutist once per turn. Broken, dude. Broken. You can tribute him, special summon one Super Heavy from your hand. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets a Super Heavy Samurai monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, negate the activation. That targets, negate, and destroys. Broken. Saw players use support too. Broken. You guys know how annoying targeting effects in this game are. Just saying. When a card or effect, so Econ, negate, destroy. Raigeki Break, negate, destroy. Sharanui, Spirit Master, negate, destroy. What else? Econ, I think I already said Econ. Canadia, negate, destroy. Mohue, negate, destroy. Gale, the Whirlwind, negate, destroy. Targets a Super Heavy monster. Depending on the situation, the Blackwing Raikiri, negate, destroy. Desire, negate, destroy. Subterror, whatchamacallit? Uma, negate, destroy. Clash, negate, destroy. What's going on, Boo? The Buddhist Flutist, yep. Y'all already know what we can negate, man. You guys already know what we're gonna negate. Oh my goodness, dude. Flutist, 3 in every deck. Do it. Super Heavy Samurai Giga Gloves, level 3. If this card is sent to the graveyard and you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, you can look at 5 cards from the top of your deck and place them on top of the deck in any order. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, excavate the top card of your deck, and if it is a Super Heavy Samurai monster, add it to your hand, and if you do, the attacking monster's attack becomes 0. Otherwise, send it to the graveyard. If you're not playing spell or traps, what are you worried about? Just draw all your Super Heavy Samurai monsters. So, this card is just as good because if your opponent attacks directly, excavate the top card of your deck, and if it is a Super Heavy Samurai monster, add it to your hand. If you do, the attacking monster just attacked you directly becomes 0. So this card has to be in the graveyard, but that's just broken, dude. Look at that. Giga Gloves. You could probably just set this card and end, because once they destroy it, you get to put your opponent's monster to 0, and then and then you get to add, and you draw a card essentially, and then you just draw a card essentially, and it's just, dude, that's too good. Giga Gloves is too good. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Use that with Psychic Wielder. Ooh, yeah. Shield Crush meta. These sabers ensure I get hard countered by the UR trap card. Yeah, it does, boo. Yeah, it does. It can be. It can, but they can still come back. Next season changes appearance meta. Nah, I think it's more. Nah, changes appearance is a side deck card. It can cuck though, but this is the cards you're gonna see in the meta more than Chain Disappearance. You're gonna see Lancia more. Lancia is gonna be the cards you're gonna see in the meta more than Chain Disappearance. But yeah, these two cards are gonna be needed. At least probably play one of these, one or two of these. I wouldn't go crazy, but yeah. All right, Super Heavy Samurai Soul Shield Wall. You can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control. Equip this card from your hand or your side of the field to that target. If it gains 1200 defense, pretty much attack. When the monster equipped with this card by this effect is targeted for an attack, you can send this equipped card to the graveyard and negate the attack, but the card's monster defense becomes 0. Nah, I'm good. But it's a negate attack. But yeah, I probably won't see much play with that card. Level Warrior. Light level 3. Warrior effect. If there are no monsters on the field, you can normal summon this card as a level 2 monster. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand as a level 4 monster. Actually, that's not bad. Because you can do some very fast synchro plays with it. You know, you could treat it as a cockle-doodle. It's pretty much a cockle-doodle-doo, man. It's not a tuner, though. But, you know, if you have a tuner in hand, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Kind of like a cock-a-doodle-doo effect, should I say. Super Heavy Samurai Trumpeter, our tuner for the deck. Machine Tuner, if you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. After this card was special summoned this way, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Super Heavy Samurai monsters. If this card is tributed for the tribute summon of a Super Heavy Samurai monster to the graveyard, and you have no spell or trap cards in the graveyard, you can special summon this card. Like, dude, this card is broken, man. Like, so this is the combo. Special summon, synchro. Or special summon, tribute, special summon, synchro summon. Like, you could do so much stuff with just this combo right here. Or special summon, go into here. Right? Yeah, go into here. Bring this back. Special summon, go into level 7. And it's not a hard once per turn. You just keep doing it. Somehow you bring this back. Do we have a level 9? Do we have a level 9? Wait, Deathful Slayer. Appreciate the host with the 1 stream. Rip 6 Samurai, yeah. But yeah, Super Heavy Samurai Trumpeter is broken, and it's like 3 of each. Lefty, we went over. Here we go. So if you guys aren't paying attention to your screen right now, this is where you pay attention. Psy-Frame Gear Alpha. So you're gonna play 3 of this card because this is the main card. I thought this this was the card that started making Psy-Frames just OP. This is the main card you play in Psy-Frames. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by a card effect and cannot be special summoned by other ways. When your opponent normal or special summons a monster while you control no monsters, except during the damage step, you can special summon both this card from your hand and 1 Psy-Frame driver from your hand, deck, or graveyard. And if you do, add 1 Psy-Frame card from your deck to your hand, except Alpha himself during the end phase. Banish the facelet monster special summoned by the effect. So, this card is broken because you go into Alpha, you go into Driver, that's a level 7 you go into. Field Spell. You need the field spell for this because if you don't have the field spell, these guys will banish each other at the end phase and then you're screwed. The main reason why you're screwed is because you would only want to play like 1 driver. Honestly, you probably want to play 1, maybe 2 at most. drivers, and if your driver is banished, then you can't do any more alpha plays. You just can't. Circuit. Go circuit. Alpha on summon. This is good for when your opponent when your opponent goes first. When your opponent goes first, this is where alphas gets broken because, well, you still want circuit if you want to go first. Because if they summon, you go into this, you go into Zeta. Now, if they special summon, you banish their special summon monster. If not, then that's fine. But yeah, alpha, and then you get the search too once you do it. Oh my god. Yeah, Steven is busted. You can chain disappearance for the, yeah, boo, you can too. Yep, and yes, Psy with Lancia to protect field spell, dude. Dude, this can't get any more broken, man. I love Psys, dude, Psy. And also, Psy, why not play this with Psy Reflector? Psy Reflector can also go into Zeta. So let's call this a Psy. And Psy PSI/PSY coming in the future. Psy Reflector meets Psy Frame in the ultimate synchro deck. Hard, like in the ultimate hand trap synchro deck, dude. Oh my goodness. It's on. It's on, guys. Psy Reflector plus Psy Frame coming to a freaking stream near you. Psy. Oh, man. Dude. Oh, I can't wait for this box, dude. I'm sorry. Tuning Wear. Alright, level 1 machine effect. This card can only be treated as a level 2 monster when used for a synchro summon. If this card is sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon, draw 1 card. This card was a UR in the TCG because of the Quasars. And you get to, like, Tuning Wear was broken in the TCG. Y'all know why. This card you just keep you keep drawing because like you bring this card back, synchro summon with it again, draw again, and then eventually you draw and then eventually you synchro summon into Quasar Dragon, and then you draw again, and then you're just like, dude, come at me, bro. But it's a rare because we don't have that many monster card slots, so it's gonna be interesting to see how people use Tuning Wear, if they use it at all. Cybernetic Overflow. Trap normal. Banish any number of Cyber Dragon that have different levels from each other from your hand, graveyard, and are face up from your field. Then destroy the same number of face up cards your opponent controls. Dang. If this card on the field is just, dude, wait. Whoa. Oh, dude. Okay, let me finish it. If this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can add 1 Cyber Spell or Trap card from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Cybernetic Overflow once per turn. This is the combo I'm thinking of. You have Cyber Dragon either on the field. Wait. Oh my god. Graveyard or hand and or freeze up from your field. So, banish a Cyber Dragon, dry. Cyber Dragon. Whatchamacallit. That's 2 to 3 cards that you could blow up possibly. And then during your end phase or after you're done using that effect, Cyberload Fusion, shuffle them all back into the deck. And then you go into your, oh my god, dude. Y'all didn't hear that from me. God, dude. Wow, oh my, yeah, Maverick. Sasa. Osiris. Yep. I'm not ready for Zane to be meta again, dude, Steven. Cyber Style about to get this second hit. Bro. I'm calling it. Dude, wow. Dude. Cyber Dragon meta coming soon. Oh my god. Cyber Dragon meta coming soon. Telepathic Power. When a psychic type monster you control is destroyed by battle with an opponent's monster, attacking monster target the opponent's monster, destroy that target, and if you do, gain life points equal to the destroyed monster's attack on the field. Not bad. It's Sakuretsu's better, so it's like meh. Heroic Retribution Sword. Target one face-up heroic monster you control. Equip this card to that target. All battle damage you take from battles involving the equipped monster is also afflicted to your opponent. After damage calculation, destroy any opponent's monster that battles the equipped. Dude, I like this card. I think you could make a pretty cancerous deck with heroics, dude. Like, it's not crazy, but I could see, like, you know, some like spicy plays with heroics. I could definitely see it. At least before we get Exceeds. At least before we get Exceeds. Zane users are so cocky. Vanish! Dude, I'm about to be cocky too, man, when I use that Zane. Vanish! Oh my goodness. Guess which deck I'll be working on first in box drops. Which one best? Which one rest? I'm really excited about Cyframe because it's free to play, man. Cyframes are gonna be free to play. The only deck card that I probably don't even need to worry about with Cyframes is Artifact Lancia, and I gotta go for Lancia. I'm actually gonna target Lancia out of this whole box. I'm targeting Lancia and maybe Trag. Hopefully I get like at least one Trag, and I'd be straight. I don't really care about Cyber Dragons, but if I get Cyber Dragon support, I'm playing it definitely. But if I do, but like everything else, man, you don't really like okay, this for super heavy samurais. This for Dark Magician. I don't even need to revisit Dark Magicians though. I really don't. You know, the SRs are fairly easy to get. You know, I want to play this, dude. I can't wait for this box, man. I can't wait, dude. There's so many decks. Like, there's like, I can already top like 7, 8 different decks that I can make with this deck. Right? Like, oh my god, dude. This deck need to hurry up and come out. It just needs to hurry up and come out, man. I can't wait for this box. Well, I did grind more, but when this box come out, I'll be ready. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna be ready. Just salty when I lose this aid. I understand. I want 2 lands here. 3 might be on the Tad Extreme side. Yeah, 3 might be. You'd only want 3 if you're playing straight up artifacts. Yeah, but you just need 2. 2 would be perfect. Alright, so we're on the normal. Super Heavy Samurai Beast Kyubi. Level 9. Guys, remember what I was talking about? Oh, we're gonna talk about the effects first. 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuner Super Heavy Samurai monster. This card can attack while in defense position. If it does, applies defense. Yep. If you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, this card gains 900 defense for each special summon monster your opponent controls. Jesus, so you could potentially become 3,400 defense. Get past that. Get past me now. Get past me now. Well, you can still get past him with Purg, but he's gonna make it fight for it, man. With Purg, he's gonna make it fight for it. Purg, he's gonna make it fight for it. But remember when I was telling y'all about this combo? So let me bring up the combo one more time if y'all didn't notice. Warg, special summon this. No. We're not even gonna go that far. Summon Giga Gloves. Special summon this. Go into Musashi. Bring Trumpeteer back to hanging. Special summon Trumpeteer yet again. Go into your level 7. They say you have another level 2. Go back into a special summon level 2 again. Kyubi. Or you go into this, level 7. Bring this back to hand. Well, no. We can't bring it back to hand. Sorry, what am I saying? So you need like 2 of them to bring it out. But y'all know what I mean. Bring this out. Y'all know what I mean. Against Element Sabers. I think it's not bad. It's not bad against Element Sabers. Because it's a hand effect, and then when they go invoked, when they activate the spell cards, you go Lancia, and then they can't fusion summon. Because you have to banish Alistair to be able to fusion summon. Hey, I'm loving them emotes that you guys are altering, man. Dude, I'm liking them emotes, bro. Oh. Yeah, boy. Hey. Then like I was telling y'all with side frame driver, this is in the card you're gonna want to use with side frames. I'm thinking y'all should probably win 1, 2 at most if they get rid of your if people start getting rid of your drivers too fast, like banishing them, then you're gonna want to run 2. But currently you're just gonna want to run. Think of this as the Neos of your deck. Pretty much. Think of this as the Neos of your deck. Side frame multi-threader, level 6. This card's name becomes side frame driver while it is in the hand or graveyard. If a side frame card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can discard this card instead. If a side frame tuner is special summoned to your field while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. So you can also do this. You can summon, like, okay, so if this card's in your graveyard, you special summon with side frames. You could bring driver out with this card. You could technically use threader instead of driver, I think, right? Yeah, you could use multi-threader instead of driver. Wow, okay. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You only use this effect to side frame multi-threader once per turn. So this card could be a good, so like say if you bring out Alpha, right? You can special summon both this card from your hand and one side frame driver from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So okay, so you can use multi-threader as well in place of driver. Pretty much, you can use this card in place of driver. Only when it's in the graveyard, though. Only when it's in the graveyard, because it does count as side frame driver while it is in the hand or graveyard. Oh no, you can use it from the hand too. Crap, dude. Ooh, oh dude, I can't wait for side frames, dude. Oh, come on, man. When's this box coming out, bro? Cause this is free to play, dude. This is straight up free to play. Emote party. It's good. I ran one of in the deck and yeah, dude. Is that he has to be in the hand? He could be in the hand or the graveyard, Sean. He could be in the hand or the graveyard. Oh, but yeah, the actual driver you can summon from the deck. That's the only difference. That's why it's so good with driver, but you still want to run them because if they get rid of your other driver, then you're screwed. Now you have multiple copies just in case that happens. So there's insurance with the deck is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, man, like, dude, I want to play this deck so bad, man. I love side frames, man. I might test it out after this stream. When this card is normal summon, also we got some more Constellar support. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Constellar monster from your hand in face up defense position. Still meh with Constellars. Heroic Challenger, Warhammer. When this card destroys the monsters by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can equip the destroyed monster to this card. You can only equip one monster at a time to this card with this effect. This card gains attack equal to the equipped monster's attack. Meh, it's a tribute. If it wasn't a tribute, I mean, it's still pretty weak. Royal Guard, yeah, boy. Mechanized soldier created to protect royalty. Well, I'm about to, well, if a Royal Guard was here, it'd be protecting me right now, But I don't have a Royal Guard because it'd be protecting royalty right now. Artifact Aegis. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm just reading it. Attack 1200, defense 2500. This card, more artifact support. And sent to Garrett during your opponent's turn. So if this card is destroyed, you can special summon it. Artifact monsters you control cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects until the end of this turn. Very good card. Very good card for artifacts. Artifact Akali Shield. You can set this so if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, special summon it. If this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot target artifact monsters you control for attacks for the rest of this turn. Okay. So you got one to where they can't be destroyed or targeted by opponent's card effects, which is very good. Aegis. Achilles Shield. They can't be targeted for attacks. Now we got Fail Not, which if this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, you can target one artifact monster in your graveyard. Set that target in your spell and trap card zone as a spell card. So you have one that automatically sets from your graveyard if you want to recycle. And then we got Mjolnir, Artifact Mjolnir. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. this artifact one. If this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, target one artifact monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense. Also, you cannot special summon monsters to the end of the next turn except artifact monsters. You can only use the effect of Arcanine Moldier once per turn. Have I seen this card before? Is this the newer artifact? I don't know. But it has a pretty good effect. You can special summon other ones. So, okay. Artifact Labrys. I remember this card. It's sent to your when an artifact card is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. So this is a combo card that you normally special summon when an artifact card is destroyed. And it's not during your opponent's turn, so you can destroy it on your turn, special summon this card. See, these cards are really good for Exceeds. Like, there's probably going to be combos we're going to think up with it for now, but this deck wrecks people with Exceeds. But we'll have to wait until we get that support. When this card is normal, special summon all custodian monsters you currently control gain 500. Okay, okay. What are y'all saying in the chat? Duel Room? I don't know about today, Deathpool Slayer. AG artifacts. I was saying the same thing, Maverick. AG and yes, AG artifacts. I was saying the same thing earlier. For Prismatic Lands, I'll do, please. I hope me too. Can we get a Duel Room, please? We're gonna do a tournament tomorrow, Deathpool Slayer, so just wait for then. We're gonna do a tournament. Yeah, just stay active. Tomorrow we're gonna have a tournament, so the Duel Room's gonna be absolute tomorrow. So definitely tune in for that. I'll post the details after this stream though. Super Heavy Samurai Kabuto. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can change as many attack position Super Heavy Samurai monsters you control as possible to defense position. And if you do, the ones changed by this effect gain 500 defense until the end of this turn. Okay. Hey, Kabuto doesn't sound half bad. Yeah, it doesn't sound half bad at all. Would be worth trying out. Once per turn, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can target one face-up heroic monster you control, except this card. This card gains attack equal to that face-up monster's original attack until the end of the battle phase. Wait, what? Oh, well, except this card. So if they attack Spartan, then Spartan dies. The other monster gains the attack to the end of the battle phase, but that probably won't be that helpful. But we do have more heroics for like the heroic stuff. So I think probably it could be like a little control deck with heroics or somewhat. It'd be interesting to see. Rapid Warrior, level 4. During your main phase 1, you can activate this card's effect. If you do, it can attack your opponent directly this turn. Other monsters can attack them during. Oh, that sounds cheap. I'd summon Rapid Warrior. I get to attack directly now with 1200 attack. I can see some Rapid Warrior rapidly OTKing fools. That's what I could see. Rapid Warrior OTKing fools, man. Oh, dude. So if y'all see Rapid Warrior Floodgate it, don't trust the hype. Don't trust it. Don't trust it, guys. If you see Rapid Warrior, if your opponent plays Rapid Warrior, don't trust it. Just Floodgate or Canadia it. Junk Changer. You can only use the following effective Junk Changer once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one junk monster on the field and activate one of these effects. Increases level by 1, reduces level by 1. I mean, it has to be normal special summon. I think you need to have like a junk monster special summon this card somehow, and then use its effect to go into your synchro summon play. Constellar Leonis. During your main phase, you can normal summon one Constellar monster in addition to your normal summoner set. You can gain this effect. Okay, so I'm liking this card. Constellar Leonis. I think this card will get your Constellars working because you normal summon this card, then you could tribute summon it, and then you can start going off with your Constellar plays. So Leonis is going to get your effects off. So I'm liking Constellar Leonis. That card can start getting your cards off. Super Heavy Samurai Prep Defense. 2100 defense. Cannot be normal or flip summoned. Oh, so if you get floodgated, you're screwed. If you have any spell or trap cards in your graveyard, when you take battle damage, if you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard and this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card. If you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. It's not bad. It's kind of like a small little what you call it, a hand trap that you can special summon, just like dragging them. And it cannot be destroyed by battle, so you pretty much end your opponent's battle phase there. Mechanical Snail, man, look at it. Look at it, man. It's gonna cut you up, boy. A cyborg snail that still travels at a slow pace. It's gonna cut you up slow too. You better watch out, man. Oh, equip 3. Yep, exactly. Or Maul heal. Yep. You know, you better use that effect. Don't let that thing attack. Frame gear Epsilon. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by a card if it cannot be special summoned by other ways. During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a trap card while you control no monsters, you can special summon both this card from your hand and one Psy-Frame driver from your hand, deck, or graveyard. And if you do, negate the activation. And if you do, destroy that trap card. During the end phase, banish the face-up monster special summoned by this effect. Epsilon is the trap card negation. Now where's the spell card that we don't have yet? Stay tuned. Dang it, Konami, give us the spell card. I'm telling you, dude, Psy-Frame's broken, dude. Activates a trap card. Let me negate it right quick. Dude, oh my god. Synchro Fusionist. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a synchro material monster, you can add one spell card from your deck to your hand with polymerization or fusion in the card name except the fusion wave motion. How did people do this with Synchro Fusionist? Oh yeah, I forgot. Junk Synchron. So, Junk Synchron, Synchro Fusionist, go into a level 5. Add a polymerization or fusion card. Spellcaster and a warrior. Can you go into cavalry? Nope, you cannot go into cavalry just yet. But there's going to be some plays people are going to be doing with it. But yeah, Synchro Fusionist, really, this plays you could do with it. We need Gamma for the monster negation. Yep, Sean. Or use that with Cockle-Doodle. Yep. Oh yeah, use it with Cockle-Doodle-Doo. Ooh. Okay, so you got more plays. Yep. Super Heavy Samurai Fist. It's a machine. We have another tuner in here. All right. During your battle phase, if your Super Heavy Samurai monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, this battle phase, it's a quick effect. You can immediately after this card's effect, single summon one secret monster using materials you control, including this card. If you have no spell trap cards in your graveyard, you can target one Super Heavy Samurai secret monster you control. Reduce this level by 1. If you do, so summon this card from your graveyard, you can add. So this card could see this card has some plays in it, but it seems more of a win more card. So during your battle phase, it does happen when you destroy an opponent's monster by battle. Immediately after this effect. So this card's good for clearing fields, I'd say, because if you only have one Super Heavy, you're trying to get past 2 monsters. You want to have this card in hand so you can get past 2 monsters, because you could probably go into another Synchro with this card from your hand and then attack with that, because it's going to have higher defense. And then if you have any in your graveyard, you can target one Super Heavy Samurai Synchro monster you control, reduce this level by 1 if you just put some of this card. Dude, you know what will cuck this deck? If you play Surprise Present. No, but it's in your graveyard though, huh? Wait, with Super Heavy Samurais, I keep forgetting it's like control, right? Okay, no, it's in your graveyard. Never mind. Never mind what I said. Never mind what I said. But yeah, this card's pretty good for clearing fields, I'd say at most. If you're on getting Neo Fusion GG. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Sean. Nice ideas, bro. Nice ideas, bro. Really good idea. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Horn. So level 1. You can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand or your side of the field to that target. It can make a second attack during each battle phase. While this card is equipped to a monster by this card's effect, you can special summon this card. So you can even special summon this card as well. Not bad, not bad. Get that double attack and could actually work for clearing fields as well. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Beats. Oh, why am I laughing, man? Soul beads, man. Oh man. You can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand or your side of the field to that target. Each turn, the first turn, the monster equipped with this card by this effect will be destroyed by a card effect. It is not destroyed when a defense position monster is destroyed by balance sent to your graveyard. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon that monster in attack position. That's a lot of beats. I'm telling you, y'all know. Y'all know. Oh man, I'm about to cry here, dude. Like that's. I'm sorry. Who makes a card like that? Oh man. Oh dude, so big. Family friendly stream right here. Oh man. Oh man. Hopefully some people don't get the joke. I really hope some people really don't get the joke. I hope some people really don't get the joke, man. Oh, no, that's wrong. That is wrong. Well, hey Konami, why don't you censor this card, huh? Why don't you censor this card? America. Trying to censor other card, but don't censor this card. Oh, dude. Alright, I can't even remember the effect. Each turn, the first time the monster equipped with this card by this effect would be destroyed by a card effect. It is not destroyed. When a defense position monster is destroyed by battle and sent to your graveyard, you can send this monster from your hand to your graveyard, special summon that monster type. Okay, so it brings it back, and then it's good for keeping it from being destroyed by a card effect. Alright. This is so real. Oh man. Alright, super heavy samurai drum. Level 1 tuners. So we got more tuners. Alright, so if this card I think I remember seeing this card too. If this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one super heavy samurai monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Yeah, dude. This card's pretty good. Yeah, and it's just destroyed and sent to the graveyard. It doesn't have to be by battle. It could be by card effect. You can special summon super heavy samurai from your graveyard. Dude, where's our 3800 attack beater, man? Why isn't Konami giving us that? Because they know it's broken. During your standby phase, you contribute this card. So this is Ambush Soldier, level 1. During your standby phase, you contribute this card. Special summon up to 2 heroic challenger monsters from your hand and our graveyard. You can only activate it once per turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, make all heroic control game become level 1. You got Clasp Sword. When this card is special summoned by the effect of a heroic challenger monster, you can add 1 heroic challenger monster from your deck to your hand. Not bad. I remember these cards seeing some play in the TCG. But like I said, we had Exceeds back then, so it was understandable. But yeah, I just don't see too much use from them yet. Psy Impulse. Tribute 1 psychic monster. Return all cards in your opponent's hand to the deck. Then they draw 3 cards. Dude, this card is going to cuck somebody. Like, I want to see a combo. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some type of combo to where they're not even going to draw 3 cards. They're just going to draw no cards with Psy Impulse. They're going to draw literally no cards with Psy Impulse. Dude, we need that one card. We need that one card that makes it to where if your opponent cannot draw if they send back, like your opponent cannot draw cards out to the draw phase. Because if you activate that card and then Psy Impulse, then you just you first turn cuck, dude. That's such a first turn cuck. I know someone's doing it though. Pulling 60 plus soul beats. Screw y'all, man. I just stopped laughing from it, man. Damn, Konami, you nipple. Oh, dude, dirty. All right, back to it. Constellar Twinkle. Target 1 Constellar monster you control. Decreases level by 1 or 2. Okay, so we have more stuff for Exceeds. If this card is in the graveyard, you can banish 1 Constellar monster from your graveyard. Add this card from your graveyard to your hand. You can only activate 1 Constellar Twinkle once per turn. So I think they're setting up for Exceeds. But yeah, Constellar still won't see any play until Exceeds come out. Heroic Chance. Target 1 face-up heroic monster you control this turn. Double its attack, but it cannot attack your opponent directly. Aww. You can only activate 1 heroic chance per turn. So this card's going to be good for getting over monsters. Psy-Frame Accelerator. Trap Continuous. Once per turn, you can play 500 life points to target 1 Psy-Frame monster you control. Banish it into your next standby phase. Once per turn, if another face-up Psy-Frame card you control leaves the field, you can special summon 1 Psy-Frame monster from your hand. Interesting card. When a face-up heroic monster you control is targeted for an attack, target another face-up level 4 or lower heroic monster you control doubles attack during this battle phase. To switch the attack target to it and conduct... What? But monsters cannot be destroyed by this battle. Ooh. Hey, I'm liking heroic advance. So okay, heroic got a little bit of battle phase manipulation, it seems. The heroics are interesting. Not going to be like crazy, but I can see someone making a really fun deck out of them. But yeah, that's my review. Yeah, it can protect driver Sean. Yeah, it is pretty good. Yeah. Like I said, it's interesting. Very slow though, but interesting. Um, very slow but interesting. Yeah, so yeah, it's an interesting card. But yeah, that's my review. Can't wait for